Your two-factor code can be stolen mid-login. Not guessed. Stolen in real time while you're the one typing it. And before we go further, hear this clearly. Keep two-factor on. It stops the overwhelming majority of attacks, and turning it off would be a serious mistake. This video isn't 2FA is useless. It's 2FA has a gap, and here's how to close it. There's a quiet myth that once you've got that 6-digit code, your account is a fortress. It isn't. Attackers stopped guessing passwords years ago. The modern playbook is to go around your second factor, and there are 4 well-worn routes for doing it. But here's the good news, and it's the whole point. There's a version of two-factor these attacks genuinely cannot beat, and switching to it is free and takes an afternoon. So here's the plan. The 4 ways past your second factor, a close look at the scariest one, why a typed code can be stolen but a key can't, the factors that actually hold, and the 2 habits that close the gap for good. Let's get into it. Beat 1, the 4 ways past your second factor. And notice, most don't break your code, they go around it. Route 1, SMS intercept. If your second factor is a text message, an attacker who takes over your phone number, a SIM swap, simply receives your codes instead of you. A texted code is only as safe as your phone number, and phone numbers can be stolen. Route 2, real-time phishing. The big one, and we'll walk through it next. In short, a fake login page relays your password and your code to the real site the instant you type them, so your code works perfectly, just for the attacker. Route 3, push bombing, also called MFA fatigue. If your second factor is a tap to approve prompt, an attacker who already has your password fires off approval requests over and over, betting that eventually, tired, confused, mid-meeting, you'll tap approve just to make the buzzing stop. Route 4, session theft. Once you're logged in, your device holds a session token, a pass that says this person already signed in. Steal that token, and an attacker is inside with no password and no code because as far as the site knows, the login already happened. 4 routes, and only one even needs your code to arrive. So let's look at the cleverest in slow motion. Beat 2, the real-time relay step by step, because this is the one that surprises people most. Step 1, the link. You get a message, a security alert, a shared document, a delivery notice, and the page it opens looks exactly like your real login because it's a mirror on the attacker's server, quietly passing everything through to the genuine site behind it. Step 2, you sign in. You type your password. The real site asks for your second factor, so the fake page asks too, and you enter your 6-digit code. Everything looks normal. Step 3, the relay. The attacker's server takes your password and your code and hands them to the real site immediately, live, while the code is still valid. Your code was good for 30 seconds. They only needed 3. The login succeeds. For them. And step 4, the part that outlives the code, the cookie. When any login succeeds, the site hands back a session token, a pass that says already signed in, don't ask again. The attacker's server grabs it, and now they never need your password or code again. They hold the pass that comes after them. That's why a stolen session is so dangerous. It skips the whole front door. So if a valid, correctly typed code can still be relayed away like this, what would a second factor that can't be handed over even look like? Beat 3. Beat 3. Why a code can be stolen and a key can't. Every method we've seen shares one thing. The second factor is a secret you can be tricked into revealing, or a tap you can be tricked into making. A texted code, an app code, an approval prompt, these are all things you can hand over, whether you mean to or not. And anything you can hand over, an attacker can talk you into handing over or catch in transit. Now picture the opposite. A passkey, or a hardware security key, works completely differently. Instead of showing you a code to type, your device holds a secret cryptographic key that never leaves it. And that key is locked to the real website's address. When you sign in, your device and the genuine site do a silent handshake that proves you're you, without ever revealing anything you could repeat. Here's the magic part. If you land on a fake look-alike page, the key simply refuses. It checks the address, sees it isn't the real site, and won't sign. So there is nothing for the relay to steal, because nothing secret ever crosses the wire. That's the whole difference in one line. Anything you can type or tap can be relayed. A key bound to the real site cannot. So which of your options are the bound key kind? Beat 4. Beat 4. The factors that actually hold, in rough order of strength, so you know what to reach for. Strongest, a passkey. It's the bound key idea built right into your phone, laptop, and password manager. You unlock it with your face or fingerprint, there's no code to phish, and it refuses fake sites automatically. If your important accounts offer a passkey, that is the upgrade. And there's a whole video on setting them up. Just as strong, a hardware security key. A small physical FIDO2 key you tap or plug in. The method government security agencies call the gold standard because it's phishing resistant by design. A step down, but still a real improvement over text. An authenticator app. The codes live on your device instead of arriving by text, so a SIM swap can't intercept them, which is why the standards bodies now treat SMS as the weakest factor. And if you're stuck with tap to approve prompts, turn on number matching. The login shows a number you must type into the app so you can't be push-bombed into approving by reflex. The theme across all four: the closer you get to a bound key, the less there is for a fake page to relay, which leaves the two habits that hold it together. Beat 5. Beat 5. The two habits that close the gap, plus the one move that matters most. Habit 1, and burn this in, never approve a login you didn't start. If a two-factor prompt buzzes your phone and you weren't just signing in, that is not a glitch. It's an attack in progress. Someone's standing at your door with your password already in hand. Don't tap approve to make it stop. Tapping approve is exactly what they're waiting for. Deny it every time. Habit 2 follows from that. A flood of prompts is a siren. If the approvals keep coming, your password is already known to someone, so treat it as compromised. Change it immediately, ideally from a different, clean device, and turn on a stronger factor while you're there. And the one move that matters most, if you do nothing else this week, upgrade your crown jewels first. You don't have to convert every account at once. Start with the two that unlock everything else. Your primary email, because it can reset all your other passwords, and your bank. Put a passkey or a security key on those two this weekend, and you've closed the widest part of the gap. Everything else can follow at your own pace. Keep two-factor on, then, one account at a time, make it the kind they can't get past. So here's the whole thing in one breath. Two-factor is essential and you should keep it on. But it has a gap, because most second factors are something you can type or tap, and anything you can type or tap can be relayed, intercepted, or spammed out of you. The routes are known. A SIM swap catches your texts. A real-time phishing page relays your code the second you enter it. Push bombing wears you into tapping approve, and a stolen session skips the login altogether. The tell that ties them together. If a factor can be handed over, it can be taken. The fix is a factor that can't. A passkey or a hardware security key bound to the real site, so a fake page has nothing to relay and simply gets refused. And the habit that guards the rest. Never approve a login you didn't start, and if the prompts flood in, change your password from a clean device. Keep two-factor on. Then, starting with your email and your bank, upgrade it to the kind they can't get past. One last thing before you go. The good news wrapped in a to-do. You already did the hard part. You turned two-factor on. All that's left is to upgrade the two accounts that matter most, and you can do it this weekend. Add a passkey to your email and your bank, and the widest part of that gap closes for good. If this reframed two-factor for you from a magic shield into something with one fixable blind spot, subscribe. That's the whole point of this channel. The digital world explained in plain English, so you and the people you love stay a step ahead. And watch this one next, because it's the fix in full, what a passkey actually is, and how to set one up in about 2 minutes. No code to ever type again. It's on the channel right now. Stay sharp out there.